Grind life, you already know what it is. Be Jesus, I'm back with Child of Sin. You already know what it is. My life is a grind.
Hell yeah, dude. Because it's fucking failure. Can't do it. I have to edit that one out afterwards, so it's recording right now. All right.
Cool, man.
Yo, dude. So everybody loves starting from the bottom now. We hear stories.
I'm still at the bottom.
You're still at the bottom, but you're a lot further from the bottom, dude. You know what I mean? You're no longer 6 feet deep. You're just on the surface
but
now.
They need me at the bottom. You know why they need me at the bottom?
Why is that?
I'm going to give you an example, right?
I want to hear it.
When Jesus roamed the planet, Jesus wasn't at the top. Jesus was at the bottom. He was in the hood. And these are the people he touched. You feel me? It's people in the hoods and there's people at the darkest moments at the bottom in the grind. And they need to be uplifted. And if I'm at the top, then how can I touch these people? So somebody has to be left behind to be able to touch these people and give these people the message to inspire more lights. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. So this is why I'm in the places I'm in the places. And this is why I can survive and be places where other people can't be. And I don't have to run. I don't have to hide. I don't have to worry about nobody doing nothing to me.
Plus, you're more pure that way. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're right there with their struggles. You can touch them better because it's not like I've been there and I got over it. It's like I'm right here with you. Let's do this together.
Exactly. You feel me? So you always need people. When you think about any great leader, a great leader always is for the people at the bottom. You feel me? They always been for the people at the bottom. Malcolm X, Martin Luther King, Marcus Garvey, any revolution, they represented the bottom of the people. So they had to be in the trenches where the people was at. They had to be in the grind. Because if I'm in my $1 million mansion, I can't relate to the people that's in the grind. They don't want to hear nothing. You feel me? But if I'm there with you, right, and I'm touching different stages where maybe I could talk to millionaires and I could talk to them and they could relate to me, but I'm at the bottom and I'm still relatable.
I actually want to know something, man. All right, because you mentioned as like great leaders, you said Martin Luther King and Malcolm X. How do you think? What about like Obama, dude? You know, obviously first black president, but when he's looked back upon, you know what I mean? Like, do you think he's going to be up there with them?
Well, I'll tell you this. He's going to be in history as being the first black president. I don't think he's going to go into black history as being a fundamental black leader that inspired and was for his people in a whole. And it's not his fault because he's just a puppet. You understand what I'm saying? They gave him that position when everything was fucked up. Who else are you going to give it to? It was either the other guy or either give it to the black guy. We'll take our chances with the black guy. So a lot of the things that they wanted him to do, he couldn't really do because everything was already in a shambles. You feel me? And I'm sure he see like the police killing people. He see people being oppressed. You know what I mean? I would like to ask him how does he feel being the leader of the country and he still see his people in a modern day slavery. I would want to know, like me being in a position where I could change things, or I could delegate things, or I could be that voice, right? If I was that person, right, what would I do different? You feel me? And how can you do it different? Because a lot of things that he do, it might affect the world, but it doesn't affect his people. You understand what I'm saying? When you have anybody, not to be on race, but if you had a Caucasian dude there, a Caucasian would do things that affect his people. So that's my only thing with Obama. I don't know what has he done, and I haven't heard him speak out about anything about the injustice and the incarceration and the oppression of what's going on now in this modern day time. You know, and it's not just black people. It's anybody that's not part of that immediate top elite is being oppressed. Because you could be a slave, I could be a slave. It don't matter. There's no color. You know, it's just hard work and it's just $1 million corporations that's going on. So, you know, Obama's the new CEO of America. America is a company. So how do I feel about it? You know, congratulations. I always want to see him succeed, you know, and that's inspiration for a lot of people that came from that time where black people didn't have no rights. So, you know, it's still people living there, seeing a time when it was segregation. So for them to see that, I'm sure it's great. You know, I'm sure it's great.
I want to know, because like I was alive for it. You know what I mean? And like I felt the change. And in case you can't tell, like I'm white, but like I felt a change in America as well. Like as soon as he became president, you know what I mean? It felt differently, kind of like, you know, when you have a birthday and you feel older but you're not. Like it seemed not so much like racism itself, but it was definitely a leap forward for America. You know what I mean? Who, you know, they started off as like, you know, slave owning, plantation owning and working, constitutional, whatever you want to say, a country. And to go from that to actually, you know what I mean, having a black, having African American, however you want to say it, and not attack me. Like, did you feel a change? Like, just like proud, you know what I mean? When he did become,
I felt the sense of proud just to see somebody reach that catapult coming from where we came from. But then the reality of the fact is that he has no power. He is powerless when it comes to helping his people in a whole. Just imagine me being in power, right? And I'm looking out the window and I'm seeing my people die outside. But I'm the leader of the new world. All these soldiers is my soldiers. All these police is governed by me. And these people were killing my people. These people were oppressing my people. You feel me? But one thing I do give Obama, he do got a lot of things where black people can educate themselves and further themselves. So, you know, shout out to Obama for doing that. Shout out to all the people that took advantage of the opportunities that Obama provided for you, you know?
Keep it rocking.
You already know. It's grind life, baby.
Sinner.